My dear one, welcome. Let us pause together and sense the quiet pulse of life that surrounds everything. Perhaps today the subject of money feels heavy in your chest or busy in your mind. Together we will set that weight down. Sit or lie in any way that brings ease and soften the space behind your eyes. Take a long, slow breath in through the nose, feeling cool air glide over the back of the throat. As the breath leaves, notice how the shoulders loosen by their own wisdom. Place gentle hands upon the center of the chest. Feel the steady beat that proves life is on your side. In this moment, nothing is required, nothing is missing. You and I step into a pocket of peace where judgment cannot enter. Here the past pauses and the future calms, and we gather the power of now, the only power that ever creates true change. Breathe again at your own tempo and allow the belly to rise like a friendly wave. On the exhale, let the wave ebb, carrying away any rush of doubt. Picture a soft glow spreading beneath your palms, as if the heart itself lights a small lamp for the mind to see clearly. This inner glow is the signal that love is active. Love has no wish to scold, it only seeks to nurture. Whisper silently or aloud, I choose peace with my finances. Feel how the muscles of the jaw, the brow, even the toes respond. Peace is not a reward, it is a decision. Each respiration writes a fresh page in the story of your life, and on this page you declare acceptance of yourself exactly as you are, including every perceived flaw, every past misstep, every fear of tomorrow's bill. Acceptance is the fertile soil in which new prosperity grows. Allow the chair or the floor to hold the body completely. Notice how the weight of the hips presses down, showing that gravity never fails to support you. Let that same spirit of support cover your sense of security. Money stories may have told you that support is scarce, that luck chooses only a few. Yet right now, the lungs receive oxygen freely, without a fee. The heart gives and receives blood without an invoice. Nature demonstrates abundance with every cycle, and you are made of that same substance. Acknowledge any emotional storm that may still swirl, anxiety, regret, guilt, and gently say, I hear you, feelings, and I am here with you. By greeting emotions instead of pushing them away, you create safety for the nervous system. Safety is the door through which new ideas come. Bring awareness to the space around the head, as if a soft breeze circles the crown. With each breath, invite clarity. If thoughts appear about debts, costs, or deadlines, let them float past like leaves on a lazy stream. You need not chase them, and you need not block them. Simply notice and return to the gentle rhythm of breath. In this sacred interval, we make a pact. We will treat the mind as a precious garden, weeding harsh criticism and watering gentle encouragement. Feel gratitude for the willingness you show by being here. Willingness is the golden key that unlocks every locked door. You may sense a slight warmth in the hands or a calm between the eyebrows. That is the body saying yes to new possibility. Close the eyes if that feels safe and picture a small seed in the palm, no larger than a pearl. That seed holds the program for a mighty tree, yet it does not shout or hurry. It trusts the process. Likewise, your desire for financial ease already contains its own pathway. We do not yank on a seed to make it sprout. We cradle it. Today, we cradle the wish for abundance. Gently place the seed of intention in the soil of your heart and cover it with the rich earth of kindness. Offer it sunlight by thinking one kind thought toward yourself. Offer it water by speaking one forgiving word about a past money mistake. Even if the mind argues, the seed feels the nourishment and begins its subtle work beneath the surface. Sense the spaciousness inside the rib cage. Place a smile, not forced but tender, upon the lips. Smiling sends a message to every cell that life is unfolding favorably. Hear these words flowing through you as your own. In this moment, I am safe, guided, and supported. My worth is innate, and it does not rise or fall with numbers. Let that sentence echo silently. If tears visit, allow them. If relief arises, welcome it. Each sensation is a note in the melody of healing. By the time we finish this time together, new pathways in the brain will have begun to form, paths that know wealth as a friend rather than a stranger. Release one more long breath, audible if you like, and feel the lungs empty completely. In that sweet emptiness, there is room for fresh inspiration. Know that a deeper wisdom moves us both, and that wisdom delights in your rising prosperity. Hold this knowing gently as we continue, trusting that the smallest shift inside creates waves of change outside. You are held. You always have been. Let us continue heart to heart as partners in opening the gates of divine flow. Now that calm has spread through body and mind, we speak a new statement of truth. Let the words fall softly at first, as if testing the waters. I am rich now. Divine flow sustains me. Let the tongue rest on the roof of the mouth and repeat, I am rich now. Feel the vibration travel to the cheeks, the ears, the spine. Abundance begins as vibration long before it appears as form. When you say these words, you invite unseen currents to arrange themselves in your favor. Say them again, perhaps louder, perhaps with a smile. I am rich now. Divine flow sustains me. Notice how the chest expands naturally, ready to house a greater vision of self. If a mirror is near, bring it close. If not, close the eyes and picture your reflection standing in front of you like a dear companion. Gaze lovingly into those familiar eyes. Perhaps earlier in life they carried doubt. Today they carry dawning certainty. Speak slowly to the reflection. I am rich now. Divine flow sustains me. Watch the micro expressions shift. Maybe a softer brow, maybe moistened eyes. This is evidence that the subconscious mind, the quiet director of life, is listening. Mirror work turns affirmation from theory into living experience. It bridges the intellect and the heart. Each time you look at your own face with kindness, you teach every nerve fiber that you deserve the best life has to offer. Pause and breathe, letting the statement settle like gentle rain upon fertile ground. Textures of resistance may rise. Thoughts like, not yet, or it can't be that easy. Smile at these thoughts as you would at a child learning to walk. Resistance is simply familiarity holding on. Offer familiarity a new option. Thank you for trying to protect me. I choose a wider horizon now. Speak again. I am rich now. Feel how the words begin to root. Richness is not limited to coins and notes. It is felt in time, freedom, in health, in friendships, in quiet mornings. As you claim prosperity in all its forms, money feels welcomed rather than demanded, and it gladly takes its place among the other blessings. Let hands gently tap the center of the chest, a light drumming that tells the body, stay awake to goodness. With each tap whisper, divine flow sustains me. Picture a clear spring bubbling up beneath your ribcage. The water is golden, sparkling. It rises, filling the torso, the arms, the throat, and finally the mind. washing away scarcity's residue. Scarcity often speaks through tension. If you discover tightness in the neck or shoulders, breathe warmth into that spot and say silently, I release. During the out-breath, imagine knots untying, making space for new supply. Bring awareness to the feet. Feel their firm friendship with the floor. Say, I am rich now, while sending gratitude downward, thanking the earth for steady footing. Abundance is grounded. It is both spiritual and practical. It feeds grocery bills as well as dreams. Let this dual nature soothe any worry that you must choose between the material and the sacred. Divine flow joins them. Every time money flows in or out, whisper a quiet, thank you, like a wave greeting the shore. Gratitude keeps the channel clear. Consider choosing a simple cue in daily life that will remind you of the truth you now claim. Perhaps every time you sip water or unlock a door, you pause and think, I am rich now. Consistency trains the mind. The mind then trains circumstances. You are not coercing life. You are aligning with life's generous rhythm. Notice any subtle warmth or lightness gathering at the crown of the head. That is the nervous system recognizing safety. Safety is fertile ground where new behaviors bloom. If thoughts drift to, how will this happen? Smile knowingly. How is the affair of the universe? Your part is to stay receptive. Trust that timing will unfold with elegance. Speak again, a bit softer, allowing the phrase to settle deeper. Divine flow sustains me. Feel how the solar plexus, the seat of personal power, brightens. Each cell begins to hum a melody of plenty, and that melody will carry into choices, choosing nourishing food, restful sleep, supportive company. Prosperity loves to inhabit a cared-for body and a peaceful mind. One more time, look into those loving eyes, outer mirror or inner, and declare, I am rich now. Pause. Let the silence confirm the truth. The silence is the echo of universal agreement. Carry this echo like a hidden jewel as we move forward. It will sparkle behind every thought, guiding you to people, ideas, and actions that match your new claim. You have opened the door. You have invited the breeze of good fortune to enter. Feel the current on your skin and know that what you affirm with love becomes your world. There is a gentle place within where stories about money were first planted. Some stories came from family, some from culture, some from personal trials. Picture these stories as dust on a clear window. Dust is not the glass, yet it can blur the view. Today we clear the dust, take a slow breath, feel the ribs widen, and bring to mind an early memory linked to money. Perhaps coins in a jar, a parent's sigh, a price tag that felt unreachable. Watch the memory from a safe distance, like observing clouds drift across open sky. Speak softly to the younger self in that scene. You did the best you knew. I thank you. Gratitude loosens the grip of shame. Shame once hoped to shield you, but now it can rest. Settle a hand on the belly, another on the heart. Feel the steady rise and fall. Ask within, what belief about money have I carried that no longer helps me? Wait patiently as one would wait for a shy animal to appear. A thought might whisper, money is hard to keep, or wealth grows only for others. When it surfaces, write it down in a notebook. Words on paper lose their power to hide. Breathe as you write, honoring each belief for the protection it tried to give. Every belief once served a purpose, even if that purpose has outlived its usefulness. Now turn to the fresh page opposite the old belief and write a new seed thought. For money is hard to keep, plant. Money enjoys staying where it is loved. For wealth grows only for others. Plant. Wealth grows wherever it is welcomed, and I welcome it now. Speak the new sentence aloud, letting the sound vibrate through the bones of the face. Vibration is the language of the body. When the body hears sound aligned with truth, it relaxes. Relaxation is the gateway to creative ideas that bring wealth in tangible form. Picture again that clear window. With a soft cloth of forgiveness, wipe one corner. See how the light outside brightens the room. Forgiveness is simply the decision to see without the dust of blame. Say within, I forgive myself for using scarcity to feel safe. Feel the shoulders drop. Say, I forgive others who modeled lack. They acted from their own learning. Notice a spreading ease from neck to back. Forgiveness does not excuse hurtful actions. It frees you from replaying them. In that freedom, new strategies for earning, saving, and sharing will rise like fresh blossoms. Invite the mind to recall a time money came with ease, a surprise discount, a gift, a payment for work you enjoyed. Relive the moment as fully as possible. Sense the color of the surroundings, the scent in the air, the warmth in the body. Acknowledge that this ease is part of your history. Therefore, it is part of your identity. Let the memory expand and link to another and another until the nervous system recognizes a pattern. Money can arrive kindly. Whisper, I allow kind money. Feel how the heart rhythm steadies. The subconscious notes this feeling tone and marks it as safe to repeat. If doubt rises, breathe into it. Doubt is not a foe. It is a guardian asking, are we sure? Thank doubt and provide assurance. Yes, we are sure, and we proceed gently. Refusal to battle doubt disarms it. Soon doubt stands aside, and curiosity steps in. Curiosity wonders, what other good can happen? That question invites helpful people, books, and ideas to cross your path. Wealth loves a curious mind because curiosity keeps doors open. Take a moment to scan the body from crown to soles. Wherever tension hides, let a soft internal light shine there. Tension is frozen energy. Light is moving energy. As light touches the frozen spots, they melt and the energy becomes usable for new creation. Feel perhaps a tingling in the fingertips or a warmth along the spine. That is freed energy returning home. Whisper, I choose to use my energy for growth, not worry. The body hears and complies. Return to the notebook and, under the new seed thoughts, jot one simple action that aligns with each belief. For example, beside money enjoys staying where it is loved, note, review bank balance with gratitude each morning. Beside wealth grows wherever it is welcomed, note, bless every coin before spending. Keep actions gentle and doable. Consistency, not size, builds momentum. Each small step affirms the larger truth. Close the eyes one last time in this section and picture the window now crystal clear. Outside the window, a vast landscape stretches, fields of possibility under a bright sky. No fence blocks the view. Feel the breeze of opportunity enter through the open pane. Fill the lungs with that breeze. As you exhale, say silently, old stories dissolve, new richness unfolds. Trust that the dissolved dust becomes compost for fresh dreams. As we move forward, carry this clean vision and allow it to guide financial choices big and small. You are the caretaker of your inner window, and clarity is your new habit of love. Let's come back to the breath now. The breath is our connection to life, our reminder that we are supported without even asking. And just as air flows to you freely, the energy of abundance longs to reach you in the same way. naturally, continuously. But often the flow is blocked not by the world outside, but by tension inside the body. So let us soften. Begin with the forehead. Release the tightness. Let the eyes sit easily in their sockets. Let the jaw loosen and move downward, inviting the shoulders to drop and the chest to open. You are not doing anything wrong by relaxing. You are simply saying to life, I am ready to receive. As you relax more deeply, let's turn attention inward, scanning the body gently as if you were looking with soft eyes. Notice any place that feels tight, heavy, or closed off, not to judge, but to understand. Many of us carry money stories in the body, in the belly where worry lives, in the back where responsibility weighs, or in the throat where we once couldn't speak our needs. All of this is natural. All of this can shift. With the breath, we invite these places to know they are safe now. Say quietly inside, my body is safe. I allow the flow of good. Now picture a river of golden light just beneath your skin. It moves without effort, winding through every organ, every muscle, every joint. This is divine flow, the same energy that opens flowers, that spins galaxies, that keeps your heart beating. It does not rush. It does not ask for permission. It simply flows, and you, dear one, are worthy of receiving that flow. Let the golden river rise with your inhale. Let it settle with your exhale. Whisper, I align with divine flow. You do not have to force anything. You only have to allow. Allow the breath, allow the light, allow the support. As the body relaxes, the mind begins to listen differently. It no longer clings to fear or doubt as tightly. It becomes curious. It wonders, what if money is just another form of this golden river? And it is. Money is one of many ways life expresses care. When you align with care, you align with money. So the next breath you take, let it carry the idea that money is not separate from love. It is not apart from peace. It is not a prize you must win. It is part of the same goodness you already trust. Let that understanding soak into the heart, the lungs, the hands. You might notice a tingling in the fingers, a warmth in the chest, or a gentle spaciousness behind the eyes. These are signs that the nervous system is adjusting, softening. This is not a trick. It is a truth your body already knows. When the body feels safe, it becomes generous. When the body feels peace, it creates more peace. You may say silently, I am a safe space for wealth, and let the body nod in agreement. Bring awareness back to your feet now. Wiggle the toes a little just to connect. Your feet know how to hold you up. They've walked you through so much, and they will walk you into abundance too. With each step, you affirm, I walk in wealth. You may even want to write that down and place it near the front door. Let it become part of the way you move in the world. And now, one more time, draw a breath that fills your whole torso, belly, ribs, chest. Let it lift you, and as you exhale, feel the golden river continue its path through you, unhurried, strong, steady. There is nothing you need to do to earn it. Only open, only say yes. Let's now enter the flow itself. Imagine with your heart, not just your mind, that there is a golden current moving around and through you. It's gentle but powerful, like sunlight on water. This is not imaginary. It's the unseen intelligence of life, the rhythm that governs tides and the cycles of the moon. It is the divine flow, and it is real. Sit with this feeling. Let your breath rise and fall, and picture this golden current entering through the top of your head and washing down through the body. It's soft like silk, yet strong like a river. It doesn't force its way. It simply flows where it's welcome. Say quietly, I welcome the divine flow. As you say it, place a hand on your chest, feeling the resonance. The body responds. The energy listens. Now bring the affirmation to life in your breath. Inhale slowly and say in your mind, I receive. Exhale gently and think, I share. Inhale, I receive. Exhale, I share. This is the natural rhythm of abundance. It comes to you and flows through you. There is no shortage in this rhythm. There is no panic. The air you breathe has never run out, and so too money flows where it is not feared. It flows where it is honored. It flows where it is trusted. Let this become your breath prayer. I receive. I share. Say it as you wash your hands, as you wait in line, as you stir your tea. Every moment can become a portal to divine flow. This practice is not about pretending problems don't exist. It's about choosing a different vibration than fear. It's about choosing trust instead of tension. The more you return to this breath rhythm, the more your energy field shifts. The more it shifts, the more you attract what matches your new state. This is not fantasy, it is law. Now gently imagine your hands glowing with that same golden energy. You might see light around them or simply feel a tingling warmth. These are your channels of giving and receiving. Place your hands palm up in your lap, ready to accept the good that life offers. Feel into the truth. My hands are open. My heart is open. My life is open. In this openness, miracles enter. Let's speak another affirmation together, softly and slowly, so the words become part of your being. I trust the flow of life. All my needs are met with grace and ease. Feel how the words settle into the cells, like seeds in rich soil. No need to force anything. The universe responds best to gentle consistency, not frantic asking. You may find it helpful to write this on a piece of paper and place it where you will see it often. I trust the flow of life. Let it become a touchstone throughout your day. Each time you see it, take one mindful breath and return to the truth that wealth is not won through struggle, but welcomed through stillness. And now, return your awareness to the body. How does it feel to be aligned with divine flow? Notice the temperature of your skin, the beat of your heart. Your body knows truth. When you align with truth, everything in your life begins to shift. Not all at once, but steadily, surely. Like the golden current, the change moves in waves. Allow this feeling to remain with you as we continue. You are already in the flow. You are already supported. Let's carry this current forward into simple, powerful steps that keep your channel clear and your heart steady. Abundance is not a future goal. It is a present practice. Just as brushing your teeth keeps them healthy, daily habits keep your wealth energy fresh and alive. Let us explore a few loving practices you can begin right now today, not with pressure, but with kindness. Start with a gratitude ledger. It's a simple notebook or a note in your phone where each day you write 5 things related to money that you are thankful for. They don't have to be big. You could write, paid my phone bill today, or found a coin on the sidewalk, or enjoyed a cup of tea without thinking about cost. Each entry tells the universe, I notice the good, I bless it. Gratitude multiplies what it touches. Next, begin blessing every payment you make. Whether it's for groceries, rent, a gift, or even a tax, say quietly, this money returns to me multiplied. This affirmation removes fear and invites joy. Money is like a boomerang. It goes out with your energy and returns in kind. When you bless your money going out, you bless its return. The energy becomes circular, whole. Another gentle practice. Create a celebration ritual for when money enters your life. When you receive income, a gift, or even a refund, pause and give thanks. Light a small candle, smile. Place your hand on your heart and say, I receive this with joy and responsibility. Let your system know that receiving is safe, that you are capable. that you do not need to reject or downplay the good that comes your way. You might also try speaking to your money, not to control it, but to appreciate it. Open your wallet or banking app and say, "You are welcome here. Thank you for supporting my life." Speak to it with the tone you'd use with a dear friend, because money too responds to kindness. Choose one of these practices to begin with today, not all at once. One step, gently taken, is more powerful than 10 steps taken in force. Let your spirit guide you toward the one that feels most natural, most nourishing. Then repeat it tomorrow and the next day. Soon it will become part of your energy field, a silent signal to life that you are available for more good. Don't worry if doubt or forgetfulness sneaks in. That's part of the process. Simply return without judgment. Say, "I begin again with love." Every time you return, your practice deepens. Your roots grow stronger. Your field becomes more magnetic. You may want to create a sacred space in your home for these practices, a corner with a small table, a candle, a plant, or a quote. Let this space reflect your openness to wealth. Each time you sit there, your energy shifts. You don't have to sit long. Even 2 minutes can reset your vibration. The key is not perfection. The key is presence. Being present with your money, your energy, your breath. Being present with your intention to grow, to heal, to receive. That presence is the greatest gift you can give to your financial life. So, as we move onward, hold close the idea that you already have what it takes. You already carry the seed of wealth. Now, you are watering it with new habits, and just like nature, results bloom in their time. Trust the process. Trust yourself. You are doing beautifully. Let's take a soft breath together now, deeper than before. Let it move through you like a breeze across a calm lake. Today, we gently enter a space inside that many people forget to visit, a place where resistance melts and forgiveness begins. There may be tension in the body, perhaps tightness in the chest or heaviness in the stomach. That's all right. These are only signs that something is ready to be released, not forced out, but released with love. You see, we can't open to full wealth when we still hold blame or guilt close. That includes guilt toward ourselves. Place your hand over your heart now, gently, like you're holding something delicate. With each beat, the heart reminds you that you are alive, that you are still growing, still learning. Say quietly inside, "I let go. I allow good." These are not just words. They are keys that unlock old doors. Doors that kept love out. Doors that kept abundance waiting. But now, those doors can open. And they do, not with effort, but with permission. Let yourself remember a time when money felt hard. Maybe you made a choice that didn't work out. Maybe you struggled, or you froze. Perhaps you felt ashamed. It's okay. You did the best you could with what you knew. Breathe into that memory, not to relive it, but to free it. Say gently, "I forgive myself for not knowing then what I know now." Feel the energy begin to move like ice thawing in the sun. You are not your past. You are the one who is healing it. If there is someone from your life who once made you feel less than worthy when it came to money or success, hold them in your awareness, not to blame, but to bless. Say softly, "I release you. I release this. I choose peace." You do this not for them, but for you. You choose peace because peace is your power, because peace is your wealth. If it feels right, light a candle or imagine a flame in your heart. Picture all your old fears about money being written on slips of paper and dropped into that flame. Watch them dissolve into light. You are not erasing the lessons, only the burden. And what a gift that is, to keep the wisdom and let go of the weight. Now bring your attention to your breath again. Inhale, I let go. Exhale, I allow good. Feel how the body loosens. Feel how space is made. That space is your new home. It's where abundance feels welcome. It's where miracles visit. It's where the next chapter of your financial life begins, written not with pressure but with grace. As you breathe here, you are rewriting your story. A story where lack no longer leads. A story where love is the currency and trust is the path. Let this be the beginning. Let this be your yes. You've done so much already, and now we create an outer reflection of your inner shift, a physical reminder that you are choosing prosperity. This can be as simple as creating a small space in your home that whispers, "Wealth lives here." You don't need a big room or expensive items. What matters is the energy, the intention, the love. Find a quiet corner or shelf and begin to decorate it with symbols that speak to you of abundance. Perhaps a small bowl with a few coins, perhaps a bright green plant, a stone that feels grounding, or a written affirmation framed with care. The point isn't decoration, it's declaration. You're telling the universe, I make room for prosperity. As you create this space, speak gently. This space reminds me the universe is generous. Let the energy of your hands bless each object. Let your breath fill the air with presence. This becomes your abundance corner, not for superstition, but for focus. Every time you pass it, your subconscious sees it and remembers the new belief. I am rich now. Divine flow sustains me. Over time, this corner begins to hold more than objects. It holds your decision, your faith, your transformation. You might find yourself drawn to sit there when you feel uncertain, or to write in your gratitude journal beside it, or to say your affirmations aloud. Let it be your daily reminder of truth. And just as a garden blooms when watered, your life begins to reflect what you've planted here. The people you meet change. The opportunities shift. Your energy leads and reality follows. There is no race. There is only readiness. And today, you are ready. One day soon, you may look around and realize your whole home feels abundant, not because of what it contains, but because of who you've become. That's the secret. When you create an environment of love, the world responds in kind. You've made space for wealth, and now wealth finds you. Let's now look at the rest of your day, not as something to rush through, but as a beautiful invitation. Every small task can become a moment to affirm abundance. When you open your eyes in the morning, instead of reaching for your phone or jumping out of bed, you might say, "Thank you for a new day filled with wealth." When you pour your tea or coffee, breathe in and say, "This moment is rich." When you open your wallet or spend money, whisper, "This flows back to me multiplied." These simple words, spoken in peace, hold immense power. Let your daily routines become doorways. Every door you walk through is a chance to say, "Divine flow enters with me." Let walking become a meditation. With each step, I claim abundance. Let washing your hands be a clearing. I release lack. I welcome supply. These micro rituals rewire the brain. They reset the nervous system. They remind you that wealth is not out there, waiting. Wealth is now. Pay attention to the small signs. A feather on your path, an unexpected gift, a parking space that opens up just when you need it. These are not random. They are the universe's way of saying, "Yes, I hear you." Acknowledge them, smile at them, speak your appreciation aloud. Each time you do, you become more magnetic. There is no need to control your day. You are not chasing anything. You are walking in harmony with what you have already chosen. Your affirmation is not just a thought, it's a new posture. It's how you hold your energy, your presence, your being. In the moments when doubt creeps in, pause. Place a hand on your heart. Take a long breath. Say quietly, I return to trust. You don't need to be perfect. You only need to be willing. That willingness is your most valuable currency. By living this way, you do not just attract wealth, you become wealth. A walking vibration of trust and openness, a safe place for prosperity to land, a light that shows others what's possible, and that, dear soul, is a gift beyond gold. Now, as we come to a soft close, let's take a moment to hold everything we've shared. Feel the breath once more, easy, calm, steady. Feel the body, wiser, more relaxed, more spacious. Feel the heart, so open, so willing. You have taken sacred steps today, not only to call in riches, but to become a home for them. This journey is not about grasping or proving. It is about remembering who you truly are, a being of light, of love, of deep value. Money is simply one way that love reaches you in form. When you align with truth, you no longer chase riches. You allow them. You trust them. You become one with the flow. So as you move forward, do so gently. Repeat your affirmations. Bless your money. Forgive the past. Take loving actions. Keep your space clear and sacred. Notice the beauty in the small. Trust the timing. Let each day be a practice in opening, in welcoming, in loving. You are rich now, not someday, not if everything goes right, but now. Rich in breath, rich in intention, rich in love. And as you embody that truth, your outer world begins to reflect it. Opportunities arise, connections appear, solutions flow, because the inner world leads. Let us say together one final time, slowly, clearly, lovingly, I welcome divine riches with ease and joy. Again, I welcome divine riches with ease and joy. And so it is. You are loved, you are safe, you are supported, and you are rich, rich in every way that matters. Go gently, dear heart. Your life is a blessing.